So Abdul, it's been wonderful having you here. Your wife's come. You've spent this last couple of days with us. What's it been like for you and your wife?
I think my wife is thrilled, first of all, that she never expected to meet so much people or so many people with various backgrounds. She's not a financial person, and she could have a conversation with any one of them. Okay, and that is the credit of, I think, the group that we've had here today over this past few days. I personally, uh, I think I benefited from just the interaction with those people. Uh, I've learned a lot. Um, it's very different to the Zoom meetings. And when you meet somebody in flesh, you actually share from the heart. And I think you can't do that on Zoom. So I would encourage, okay, more people to come to such gatherings. The amount of effort that you guys put into it, I can tell you and definitely give you the credit for, it's really of benefit. And the more you can do this, I think the better. Also, the togetherness also builds a type of camaraderie. I've met at least three individuals here where we've, committed to meet again on our own. Okay, we are in the same country, we never knew about each other. Okay, yes, we saw each other on Zoom, but it's very different.
So,
We could talk, you know, specific things.
well, I mean, it's interesting because when I first met you, one of the things you wanted to, I mean, you're a successful businessman and investor, but you wanted to diversify.
Yeah.
So what's it been like not only meeting the team, so the Calio team and, people face
Yeah.
to face, but then obviously other investors as well. And I
Yeah.
know you've already said you've created three friends in it, but that power of actually meeting people face to face.
I think, yeah, there's no equivalent to that other than the face to face, in my opinion. Uh, I've learned, for example, from Shas. I spoke with him. He's my supposed to be my, buddy on the mastermind. Yet when I met him in person, we could have a deeper discussion. Okay, I could really understand his deeper passions. He could understand where I come from, and we've actually suggested that we meet because what the project he does, okay, in Swaziland, I could very easily repeat in the poorest parts of Cape Town.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I love that then, where relationships are being built and it's having a wider and bigger
Correct.
impact around the world.
That's one person.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other person was our milk farmer guy.
Okay.
I actually buy milk from him. He never knew it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And what he then suggested is that, we should talk further and we could do better business. Now, for me, that's wonderful. Uh, what was the third guy? Now, I think those are the two takeaways immediate. Okay? There were others, okay, where we could cultivate further relationships, which is what it's all about. How can we be of benefit to each other by sharing? Uh, what benefit do you get when you do that physically? It's deep.
Yeah, yeah. My final question to you would be, I've always enjoyed talking with you. You bring such wisdom to the group. A lot of people that find us and join us are in their 50s and they're looking like, what do they do with their wealth? How do they protect it? They're starting to think about how to hand it over to their children, that type of stuff. If you could give them advice, and you sort of, give them sort of a 20-year viewpoint, what would you say to them basically?
Yeah, obviously, I'm beyond the 50 mark, okay, and what I firmly believe in, the purpose of wealth has a purpose. And if it doesn't serve any purpose, then it's useless. And obviously, charity starts at home. So the generational type of talk we've had makes absolute sense. Okay, one of the takeaways I've actually got here, not from yourself, but from a participant. Why are you going to share that when they don't need it? Share it when they need it. Share it in the developmental years of your family. And that in itself will create a bigger legacy. Now, that I would not have gotten from your Zoom meetings.
Yeah, yeah.
I got that because of deliberation, chatting, and trying to get through, certain stumbling blocks. And one of the things I'm convinced, what's the point of me leaving wealth to my kids if I don't know what they're going to do with it? Whereas, do it in your lifetime, and you'll have part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
The ethos goes through there, the legacy goes through there, and you know that's your mark.
Well, it's been wonderful having you. It's been awesome meeting you face to face, and maybe we have many more of these.
No, sure.
Awesome. Thank you.